was the point going to be good enough, or you ended up with a loss? But the score was 1-0. They had more shots on target, 8-3. And what happened tonight? Because you had enough chances.
Look, point was enough. No, at that moment we were not thinking about a point. We were thinking about winning the game because we're still doing what we did throughout the match. I think in my view, we controlled the game. I was expecting to have more problems in this game because we've seen Brisbane playing before. You know what they do, the way they play, which is a credit to them if they play football in the way they do. I thought we controlled the game, especially in the first half. We pushed them back to their own half. They couldn't get the pressing against us. It was one of those games that you needed that goal to get in front. And from that moment, I think things could have opened up a little bit more. But I'm very proud of the way you play. I enjoy football for what football is. Football is a spectacle. You got to bring excitement and different ways of playing football as well. And don't get me wrong, everyone plays a game in different ways. But I said to the boys before, we're going to continue to do what we do. We stand for football, for what football is. And I'm proud with the football that we play tonight again.
Just with the second half substitutions, you brought on Andrioli, so it's good that you got game time, but you also took off a bit of experience, Kiddo, Goodwin, Udins, and brought on some young boys. What was the reason?
Kiddo came off because he was asking to come off. He was asking to come off 10 minutes before. He was feeling some cramps and struggling, so we kept him for a little bit longer. And as the game went on, Juan didn't play the last match. He was sick. He was ill. Obviously, we didn't take him to Wellington. So he was set to play 60 minutes today. He played more than that. And as the game progressed, he was sort of drifting a little bit away from the game. We just want a little bit more energy. Obviously, we want to see Anselmo. We haven't seen him playing. And Johnny and Ryan have been very good when they came on the last game. So we make the subs based on that, a little bit more energy to create something because we were still dominating the game. The game was the same, but we just thought that maybe that could create something different for us in the front third to get a goal, to get our nose in front.
So obviously you got a victory this week on Saturday. They're now bottom, which doesn't mean anything. And it's the rivalry. How important is this game now coming up? And how are you going to regroup after this home loss? I mean, this is the first loss at home for the boys this season.
Look, if we had been outplayed today, we didn't play a good football match, I'll be worried. But I think we have to keep our heads high because we played against an opposition that every single match they play against Auckland away from home. Every other team that they play, they press high. They're very effective. They won the 50-50 balls. They won the football match in the last kick of the game, credit to them. And to me, I said this downstairs, and the way they celebrated, I think it's a credit to the way we played, what it meant to them. Because we were very good in everything that we did. I think they would have been extremely happy with 1 point today. Getting that goal in the end of the day was like, a big thing for them. So good on them. But as I said to you, for us, we're just going to continue to do what we do. We lost the game at home. Maybe this is a chance for us to go away and get our first win away from home against Victory.
Just one more. 6 yellow cards. I think they picked up 3, and I think there's a couple on the bench as well. So it might be 8 yellow cards from there, 3 out. A little bit of push and shove towards half time. How do you see that? I mean, do you like the players getting involved? Or you'd rather pull back and stay distant?
I don't mind if the players get involved. I'm a little bit more concerned with other things, So I don't want to say much about that. As I said, I mean, I'm proud of the way we play football and the way we did things tonight. I think we were very good. Obviously, they got through us a few times in transition. They play a lot with Bosanic, the long balls, which we didn't stop a little bit in the first half. Even the goal was a through ball. He didn't mean to. Well, he kicked the ball through, went through the middle, and they finished the action off well. It's part of the game. But I was a little bit disappointed with some decisions against today. We had a player send-off last week. Dylan, for an absolutely, to me, was like the softest send-off I've seen for a long time. And then, you saw the actions there. You know what I'm talking about. The first tackle, to me, there was a 2-foot tackle. We get a yellow card. Then a second free kick immediately after that, nothing happened. So little things like that. Look, I guess part of the game. We just hope that eventually things will go a little bit more our way as well in regards to that, but not enough to say that that was the reason why we lost the game. So we just continue on doing what we're doing, and are hoping that we now regroup and focus on victory on Saturday, get our first win away from home.
Everyone okay? Physically?
Dylan might have an issue. Somebody step on his hand or accidentally, whatever it happens. I don't know exactly. I haven't seen the footage, but his hand was a bit swollen, so he was able to finish the game. But we need to assess him tomorrow and see how he is with that. But everybody else is fine.
Just got one, Airton. Result aside, the team finished the game with 7 South Australians on the field. What does that mean to you, and what does that say about the club that we're able to finish a game with so many homegrown, state-grown players?
Yeah, it was just business as usual for us. I think we a team that always place a lot of emphasis is our philosophy to develop young players, and I think we do it really well. So I'm always proud of those young boys playing and seeing them playing. But then again, it's not an opportunity, a little bit more experience for them, and they'll be better from this game tonight. And yeah, we, as I said before, we got young quality players in the team, which is very good for us.